Good afternoon. Students, today temperature is very high. It 36 above. So I'm swearing. But your class is much more important as the regular conducting of a scheduled academic program is not continuing. We are taking virtual classes. This is very necessary. And in this point of view, Bangladesh, in our country, Mohammadpur Kendriya College actually is pioneer. Keeping the view, overall academic affairs of our institution, we launch this program. Though there is a decision from the Ministry of Education and National University, our respected, dynamic and TS Principal Sir, Professor Sir Jafar Ali, he advised us as per his design, we are carrying on our academic program. Thing is this, though pandemic situation, but if you go through the realistic point of view, then what do we see? We are in a challenging situation. We are facing challenges, but we are also overcoming all the challenges. In this Indo-Pak subcontinent, not only in Indo-Pak subcontinent, also in Asia, our growth is in the second position. So many prospective and dynamic projects are here going on. And within few years, at least 10 giant projects will be completed. And Bangladesh will be in a remarkable position. Being a teacher of business, as per my observation, and nowadays it's very easy from our side to understand and gather knowledge, information, facts, virtually is very the easiest. And today, continuation of the discussion regarding entrepreneurship development. So many research jobs here done for this issue. So many countries are there, very resourceful, versatile, varied, wide landed area, but they are not developed that much as Bangladesh is now growing. Inshallah, by 35, Bangladesh, I think, will be near to the economy of Japan. It will cross economy of Singapore, and the countries surrounded us. Sure. We are mitigating challenges. Even thousands of constraints are there. Today, I like to discuss about SWOT and use analysis. SWOT is another challenge. Mosquito is disturbing me. Okay. I mean, as per the Pearson Robinson, SWOT analysis is a systematic identification of 4 factors: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, and the strategy that reflects the best match between them. As per Willich and Kunz, the Taos matrix is a conceptual framework for systematic analysis that facilitates matching the external threats and opportunities in the internal weakness and strength of the organization. So, any organization, any business, any service sector, whatever we want to develop or want to explore, then we need to go for analyzing our strength, weakness, opportunity and threat. First time regarding strength, what's our strength? Whenever we're thinking about our strength, then first we need to think, what is the capability of financing capability? I mean our capital formation capability. In this connection, bank, leasing companies, financial institutions, stock exchange market, all these things, how far they are strong. And all source of the investors, entrepreneurs, we need to understand that thing and have to find out and identify that. At the same time, our strength, our technological backup, our skilled personnel, our training facilities programs, how far available within the country, within the institution, or the linkage program about power, energy, all these things, how far available within the country and the institution or the organization is connected with. That's the thing. And the weakness is a very, we need to find out, we need to identify our weakness. Capacity, capability, past experience, knowledge, technical know-how, concern are connected to the entrepreneurs, how far. Whether the entrepreneurs are skilled, efficient enough, and they are having their concerned background, how far they skillfully perform their same nature job earlier. If it's positive enough, then they are fine, no problem. But if it's not enough and sufficient backup, then that will be quite problematic from the side of the entrepreneurs to continue or to sustain in the market. Understand? In our academic system, there is also a great lacking. So I am bringing you here in the corridor because 10 or 15 years before, this gorgeous academic institution was not up to this mark and level. Now we just see we are covered with greenery and multi-storied, several buildings are here. A nice playground, so many buildings are there. You just see a look. At the same time, we are going to construct further 3 other high-rise, 12 to 15 storied buildings here in this institution. Why? Because we are properly utilizing our strength. Our managerial capacity of this institution is now fine, best. We are now holding at maximum level using the telecommunication devices, tool techniques, methodologies, which is all the times to boost up our total system. This is the thing, and if not so, if the management is weak, if our principal is weak, if our administration is weak, then positively we would decline. But we are not declining, we are uprising. You just say day by day, this bright and gorgeous academic institution, maintaining and holding and updating its image, we are onward. The same way, the economical practice, business practice, export practice, all these things, industrialization is now exporting in Bangladesh. Some giant projects are there, say for the Matalbari project. It's a very smart project. It's a complete project, all included here. There is port, facilities, power hub, manpower, landed area, coastal area, everything there. At the same time, hinterland, available hinterland. For this reason, the day is coming when this project will be completed, Matalbari project, that alone itself will be able to deal annually more than $100 billion transaction. Wow. You students need to know. You are the virtual student actually. I am backdated one. It's quite possible from your side to collect or to procure the quickest manner all sorts of facts, materials and informations for the overall economic development of our country, trade, commerce and industrialization of our country. So, if this internal problem were lacking, our management, if the management of the any kind of business organization is not strong, skilled and efficient, that business organization might not sustain. That will just simply fail. Yesterday I mentioned about two brothers. One is Mukesh Ambani, another is Anil Ambani. Anil Ambani just declined, but Mukesh Ambani is glorifying his business, expediting his business, exploring his business. And now he is in the almost maybe 4th to 6th position. This is the question because of managerial skill efficiency of Mukesh Ambani, owner of Reliance Group, that is divided. This Reliance Group was started by Dhirubhai Ambani. It's not more than a business organization, 50 years, but highly glorified. Worldwide they are doing business. So, your skill, your efficiency, your target, goal targeting, your objective, your maneuvering capacity, that is the burning point and most important thing from the side of the owners and entrepreneurs of a certain country, of a certain organization. And two other, the external elements of the organization, actually, theoretically this is said external, but is both external and internal matter is here connected. Opportunity. Opportunity to avail the opportunity in the right way, the entrepreneurs have to think how far they are capable of holding opportunities or matching opportunities with them. That is the question. In recent, Chinese government declared for Bangladesh duty-free additional more than 5,000 items to import from Bangladesh. And this created an ample opportunity, almost more than 8,000 items they declared duty-free to import from Bangladesh. Very nice, very lucrative offer. But one thing is this is a great opportunity from the side of the Bangladesh entrepreneurs and investors. But what we need, simply, it's not easy enough to avail the opportunity. Side by side, what we need to match our technology. We need to match our product quality. We need to decline cost. We need to settle the price of the product competitive in nature. At the same time, we need to know, as per the research, R&D, research and development, we need to know and to observe the market, Chinese market, what they actually people they want, what sort of product they want, what sort of service they want or demand or claim. We need to know that thing. And pinpoint basis analyzing, then matching with the Chinese expert to fulfill their requirement, we will have to go for manufacturing those types of goods and services. Then that will be the right and good matching. If not so, then this opportunity will not be able to avail. Then another most important thing, that is threat. A threat is maybe internal or external both. Though theoretically threat may come from external sources, but I don't believe so. If I am not capable, I don't have the managerial skill and efficiency, that will be a threat for my organization. If management is changing and the skill management is no more continuing here, then obviously the business organization will not be able to sustain and to attain the good result. So positively, threat, Sajan started, you just stood and you listen Ajan and continue it. You just listen Ajan And with the ending, and I will start further. College to দেখা দাও. We just saw the inter-college academic institution by this time.
অফ করে রাখি।
College to দেখা. Okay, by this time, for the ending of Azan from our near mosque, we are now starting again. Azan is a very charming, is a very beautiful, rhythmic thing which touches our heart to think about the great Almighty, the great designer, our Creator, Rahmanur Rahim. Allahu Akbar. Anyway, then there is a question of the threat. Threat may be multiple in nature. If we lack of technology, lack of funding, lack of skill and efficient workforce, and management is not efficient, if the suppliers countries are not reluctant, they are not cooperating, if marketing people, the main marketing people, they give up their job, if power source is irregular, then in that point we can't smoothly functioning our manufacturing. At the same time, some other problems may occur there. Let's say for now, the pandemic situation prevailing in Bangladesh. So many mills and factories and service institutions almost collapse. Though they started at a moderate level, but not in the fullest. At the same time, if there is a war, that may create a huge crisis for the country, basically in the manufacturing sector. At the same time, if there is a natural calamities, havoc, like flood, earthquake, that may also create a huge problem for the development and continuation of business organization, manufacturing organization, and overall entrepreneurship development. Anyway, then now I like to discuss about another thing. That is in short said PEST, P-E-S-T. P, political, E, economic, S, sociological, and technological. We need to analyze these things very critically. If the political situation and the political government is not positive for the overall economic development, they are always creating hindrance, they are always passing different types of rules, regulations, laws, anti-industrialization, anti-business, then that will create a very havoc and disastrous for such type of entrepreneurship development. We need to keep it in mind because now the world is very much competitive in nature, and if we were to sustain in this competition, then positively our legislative assembly must think accordingly, and they will have to take or to adopt positive laws in favor of the investors, entrepreneurs. Then the economic frustration sometimes creates a very disastrous. Nowadays another problem is there. Even economic issues sometimes might, if our counter country, they are collapsed. Same line, exporting countries, their economy is collapsed, their currency is devaluated, then the country where devaluation is not done, they will suffer. Understand? So it's a very sensitive matter. Now the world economy is very sensitive in nature. One country can be affected with the fall of economy of another country. This is a very critical in nature. Then sociological development is a very important thing. Liking, disliking, livelihood, living standard, education, academic system, the marketing system, the lifestyle, style, culture, or the deviation in culture, or society, what is the impact of the social system, all these things may affect in the entrepreneurship development of a certain country. Then the last point is the technological factor. Technological factor is a very burning question. If technological factor is not that much level sustaining and updated, not only technological development, there is a question of matching of your people, matching of the owners, entrepreneurs, and the workers and the employees, or the personals, those who are supposed to work in a certain mill or factory or in the business sector. So in all this respect, there is a question to assess, to justify how far we are capable, We need to understand our strength, our weakness, our opportunities, our threat. In terms of opportunity, I like to discuss another thing is this. Nowadays, in terms of funding, a huge fund is now coming from the foreign investors. That is FDI. If in the right way, right track, if we can procure, if we can collect, we can relocate or contact pipeline of FDI, then positively our country like Bangladesh as very prospective and bright economy is waiting for us. Our communication has been developing, our power hubs are developing, our ports are developing. Now we are going to be settled with the 5 ports, all including outer anchorage port. It's a devastating development, very nice development. You just see. So our president, I don't like to praise all the guys, but only one person I like to mention and like to praise, that is Her Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. She's a brilliant personality, she is a very keen observer, good thinker, good matchmaking personality, and she knows and she is futuristic and very dynamic. And if the surrounding of her is up to that mark or level, then sure Bangladesh will be glorified. Within 10 to 15 years, within 10 years, it will quite possible from the side of the Bangladesh to attain $300 billion export as one of the leading countries in the world. So anyway, students, good afternoon. Temperature is cooling. I wish you all best. Good luck you all. Thank you very much.